Good morning, wonderful ladies. I was taking a walk yesterday on the way home from Deep End, and I had my Bible with me, and I opened it up, and God opened it to Esther. So I was reading Esther this morning, and I just wanted to share a little bit with you as you're starting off your week. If you're unfamiliar with Esther, essentially it's a story of how a woman who is a Jew, who was an orphan, became queen. And it's really, really awesome. You can read it in one sitting, but essentially what happens is she's Jewish, and the king doesn't know that she's Jewish. And while she is in the palace, the king essentially issues a decree to destroy all Jews, not knowing that that includes Esther, his queen. Esther has an adopted father who is Mordecai. So Mordecai comes to her and kind of tells her everything that's happening. It's like, you have to go to the king and tell him what's going on because he's going to kill all of us, and he doesn't know it includes you. But what I wanted to read to you are these two verses that I really, really love. They hit me personally, and that's what I wanted to share with you this morning. It's in chapter 4. It's verse 12 through 15, okay? So he says, when Esther's words were reported to Mordecai, he sent back this answer, and Mordecai was her dad. Mordecai says, "Do not think that because you are in the king's house, you alone of all the Jews will escape. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place. But you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to royal position for such a time as this?" Then Esther sent this reply to Mordecai, "Go, gather all Jews who are in Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my maids will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law, and if I perish, I perish." What I love is that Mordecai's telling her, look, if you don't go to the king right now, you and your family will die, but God will save the Jews. He will raise up somebody else to save them. And he's telling her, who knows? Who knows if God put you in this position for such a time as this? And what I love about that verse is it's saying God's plan is going to be fulfilled. He's going to have his way, and he's giving each of us an opportunity to be a part of what he's doing. Are we going to miss out, or are we going to join in? And I love her response. What she was going to do is very scary. If she went to the king before she was called and he didn't like it, she would be killed. That's just what happened. And so she tells the entire nation to fast with her and her friends. So my question for us this morning is there something going on? Is God doing something in your life and in my life that he's going to do it? And he's giving us opportunity to join in. And it's scary. It may be scary. And it's our response to miss out on being something that God wanted to do through us. And who knows how that's going to affect our walk. Or are we going to ask the people in our lives to fast and pray with us and then do the scary thing and do what we know God is calling us to do? Esther ends in an absolutely radically incredible way, and it's just evidence of the blessing of obedience, the blessing of obedience. And so just the question I had for us this morning as leaders, and the question I have for myself, and really not even as leaders, just as girls who love Christ, is there something that God is inviting you to do that he's going to do? He's going to do it, but he's inviting you to be a part of it. And if you're scared, are you asking your friends to fast and pray with you so that you will be empowered to do what God is calling you to do? Just a little thought for you on Monday morning as we're starting our weeks. I'm praying for you guys. I love you. I'm here for you. And man, God's blessing and favor upon you. We'll talk to you soon, and be sure to mark your calendar for July 6th for our next Community of One.